What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And today I wanted to make a video for everybody who bought Bitcoin at over $50,000 and is now in the loss, including me. I didn't make a lot of purchases up there, but I spent probably at least $1,000 with Bitcoin above, 50K. So I was telling everybody anything under 50K, when I first started doing my videos a few months ago before I quit for 2 months, which kind of slowed the progression of my channel. But, everybody who bought at those prices is now in the loss, and what do you do when you're in that situation now? I mean, so say you bought like $1,000 worth at 50,000 or even 55,000, and now your money is basically cut in half. Your $1,000 is now worth like $550, and you're down a lot. You got into crypto to make money, not to lose $500, right? So a lot of people look at crypto as a get-rich-quick scheme. And now if you choose certain altcoins in a bull market, you definitely can become rich if you choose the right altcoins in the right time at the bull market. Right now, you're not going to get rich off of altcoins, but if you buy them now, there is a chance if the market goes under 28.8, they could lose 90% of their value. So the risk is too high for me to buy into altcoins right now. Now, the ones that I have, I'm going to keep. Even if the market goes down 90%, I'm keeping them until the next bull rally, if that happens. So that's what I was going to tell you with Bitcoin as well. So say for some reason, which I'm not saying this, I'm not calling the end of the bull market yet, but say for some reason the bull market's over. We start in a bear market in the rest of 2021. Doesn't that sound wrong? For the year we've had, for the way crypto is, with Bitcoin still over 30,000, people are giving up. Things are getting boring. I mean, dude, where were you guys when Bitcoin was at $10,000 less than a year ago? I mean, it's so hard for me to fathom that people are losing interest in Bitcoin $20,000 higher than what it sat last year, and $10,000 higher than the previous all-time high. Let's look at things in perspective, okay? Yeah, we might be starting a bear market. How long do you think that's going to last? With the way Bitcoin is, we still haven't had the 18-month pattern after the halvening. This is a super cycle we're talking about, a 4-year supply and demand super cycle that was built into the Bitcoin blockchain and the code of Bitcoin. So it was designed to be worth more money every 4 years. You put out less Bitcoin, there's less out in the public, you mine less Bitcoin, and you get rewarded less per 10 minutes. So every block is minted every 10 minutes. And right now you get 6.25 Bitcoin every time a block is minted every 10 minutes. Well, last 4 years before this, you got double that. So you got 12.5. So that was 12.5 Bitcoin coming into circulation every 10 minutes. Okay, so now that's half of that. And every time, 18 months back when it was 12.5, 18 months after that, we saw our $20,000 all-time high. And when that happened, it was because of the halvening. 18 months after, we saw a lot of interest in it, and we had a bull market almost similar to this one, which didn't peak until December. Right? So if you guys think that this kind of crazy pattern that we had that kind of looks like a bear paw now, this was kind of set up in a way, I think. The way that the pattern is, it looks just like a bear paw. It's like they knew this. The institutions and the corporations are trying to get you all to buy at $60,000 and sell at $30,000. And then they're going to wait. They're going to scoop all up that they can now. And even if it goes lower, they're going to scoop all that they can up. And then they're going to make you buy at these higher ridiculous levels when the, FOMO kicks in. And it's crazy that everybody buys because, oh my God, it's going up right now. Why do you buy when an asset's going up? That is the stupidest thing that you can do unless you catch it at the perfect timing. You want to buy an asset like Michael Saylor does. Didn't you hear him say that he bought Facebook stocks 10 years, before a lot of people did? He bought Google, Apple, before it started skyrocketing, before the FOMO kicked in. Now that's how a company becomes rich. And that is also how an individual becomes rich as well. You buy in before it blows up. Why do you think I did so well? Because I didn't wait until everybody was talking about it. All my friends ask me, well, how did you time it so well? We aren't making money like that. I had patience. I got in before it was a thing with everybody. You don't want to follow the train. You want to lead. That's how you make money. That's how you obtain real wealth. And now is the time when everybody is leaving, when everybody says it's not nothing. Now is the time. Look at what Bitcoin is. Look who has bought it. Look how much they have bought. And look at the 4-year cycles. Anybody who has bought Bitcoin and held it 4 years has never lost money. Not once. So what does that tell you? If you bought Bitcoin at $50,000 or $60,000, you put your life savings in there. Wait 4 years. If you sell it now, you're going to lose half of your life savings. Why would you do that? Please just don't do that. Hold your Bitcoin. Not financial advice. This is just basically common sense. But a lot of new investors get feared and they need the money right now. Don't put money in the market that you need right now. Put money in the market that you can afford it to go down to $100 and then all the way back up to unimaginable wealth. And that's how I was successful. I didn't get scared most of the time with Bitcoin. Now, altcoins, my fear level was maximum. And that's okay. That's where your fear level should be with altcoins. But with Bitcoin, with everything that's happening, with the way that it's built, I mean, you really need to learn about Bitcoin. If you're just trading Bitcoin because you think it's cool or, you're in it to be a millionaire overnight, that's not happening. But if you obtain satoshis, collect as much as you can right now while everybody else is selling or everybody else is panicking. Did you think Michael Saylor bought at $59,000? Yeah, he did. Okay? This guy bought like $15 million worth of Bitcoin at $59,000. So I bought some Bitcoin at $59,000 because Michael Saylor did. That's not the only reason, but that was, one of them. Plus, I believe in Bitcoin going to 100,000. I really do. And I think it's going to happen soon. Don't sell right now, though. If you bought at 60,000, let it go to 20,000. Let it go to 10,000. In 4 years, it's going to be higher. It's going to be like 80,000, 100,000, 200,000. So don't be stupid. Don't drain your family's wealth because you get scared. Just hold it. Weather the storm. There will be another bull market. It's designed into the protocol of Bitcoin. Every 4 years. You think the interest is going to get less in 4 years when the price is 100,000? No. People are going to learn how to use Bitcoin. It's going to be so widespread and then it can take hold. Each cycle that we have new all-time highs is another foothold for Bitcoin. Every time this happens, we gain more and more traction. Last time it was 20,000. This time it's 65,000. Do you think next time it's going to be 10,000? I don't think so. That goes against the pattern. That goes against the protocol of Bitcoin. Supply and demand. So this is just a video for everybody who bought Bitcoin at a higher price. What do you do with that? This is what you do. You follow this advice. Not financial advice this is not financial advice. I am only obligated to tell you this is for entertainment purposes, just so you don't sue me. But it's common sense, really. So Don't buy at a high price and sell at a low price. Do you think I would have got in Bitcoin at $65,000 if I wasn't already in it at 10 or even 20? I wouldn't have. I mean, so, and if I did, like if I just found out, say I didn't know about it. I didn't hear the commercial that I did. I didn't do the research I did. Say a friend told me about it. Like say I was the opposite and I was my friend telling me about it. I heard about it from someone else. He told me about it. Now I'm trying to make money. Well, I probably would have. I would have put money in, but I would have left it. And even right now, I would have left it. So that's what you do. Just leave it. Hodl. Hodl through the dips or even the bear market. Because anybody who held Bitcoin for 4 years never lost money. And that's it. All right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!